My name's Karina. Welcome to my vlog. This is the first ever video log I've done, so forgive me for its amateurness. I have no idea what I'm doing. The reason that we're starting a vlog, we being my family, the reason that we're starting a vlog is because my husband and I are doing a self-build, and it's always exciting to do a log of that. We watch a lot of these sort of YouTube videos of people self-building and doing various things, so we've decided we're going to join in and show what we're doing, because it's informative and fun to do. I am also from South Africa originally and live in the UK, so I have a lot of family abroad. It's a great way for them to see what we're up to too. So I did do a video last year, this time almost exactly to the date, a year ago, and towards the end of my recording I got a phone call from Bill to say his mum was very ill, and at the time we didn't know quite how ill, but unfortunately she passed away a few months later. I don't even know, it was a few weeks really. It was quite rapid. And so work on the self-build sort of slowed down. It also slowed down because Bill got a contract back in London. So he was working in London Monday to Friday, and I was home doing the build myself. So it's good. It was good fun. I was bricklaying on my own. I didn't have any help. I got the brick work up to the bottom of the first floor windows, at which point then we thought maybe we'd get a bit of help in, because summer was coming to a close and we wanted to get going. So we did get some brickies in to come and help us. They got us up to first floor joist height and some internal walls, and then we carried on, put the first floor joists in together, carried on with a little bit of the block work. The guys came back briefly for a period and brought us up to the bottom of the windows, I think, first floor windows, which is a few courses of block. Then we carried on from there. We also got some carpenters in then to cut the roof for us, because we were rapidly heading for Christmas. In fact, I think they did it just before Christmas, or just after Christmas. And we had snow as well, so it's been quite a fun year. The roof's on. We got some roofers in to tile it. There is another part of the house that we're building, an oak framed, glazed oak framed section of the house, and that we're busy doing the roof now. We did the oak beams this weekend, past weekend, and we're busy doing the rafters this coming weekend, and hoping to tile it ourselves the weekend afterwards. So there's still quite a bit to see of the process. We do all the internal works ourselves as well. Bill did a bricklaying course before I met him, and he taught me how to bricklay, although my father built our house in South Africa, so I've always been around building work, so it's quite familiar to me. And he taught me bricklaying. We did a plastering course together, so we know how to wet plaster and to do dry lining. We've done an electrician's course together, although I'm more of an assistant than an electrician, I can tell you that much. Bill worked for a plumber during his university holidays, so he knows his plumbing, and he has a fascination with carpentry, which he loves and he's very good at. So he does kitchens and all the rest, built-in wardrobes, staircases, the whole shebang. So he's doing all of that, which is great. So it's an exciting phase we're at. In fact, this is probably more interesting for most people, is the interiors. The other stuff is just hard work, but fun for us. We're also doing all the landscaping. There is a bungalow on site, which for Americans, that's a single-story dwelling, attached dwelling, and that has to be knocked down once we've finished the building work, which is fine. I'll happily knock that one down. But it's been a lovely place to live. We've been here for almost 3 years now. It took us almost a year to get planning permission. We had an architect help us with that, and then work started on the house. So it's gone fairly quickly for people who are building it themselves, and for all the things we've had thrown in on the way. The other reason for the vlog is we have a 9-year-old son, Peter, who also wants to start doing a YouTube channel. So I said to him, I'm doing this first before you do it, boyo, so I can see what we're in for. And I'm going to start home educating him. We did spend a year home educating him for what is the UK year 2, so he was 6 to 7, age 6 to 7. Anyhow, we home educated him for that year, and then he wanted to go back to school briefly for about 24 hours. At which period I thought maybe it would be a good idea for him to go back, and we found a local school he liked, so he went back to school for 2 years, year 3 and year 4, and for various reasons we've decided actually he's better off in the home environment. School doesn't necessarily suit him. He's a very intelligent little boy, very happy in adult company, doesn't need a huge circle of friends, so socially he's actually better off at home with a small circle of friends than in a large group. He can't wait to come home, we can't wait to have him home. Bill has a science and maths degree, so science and maths is covered. I'll do the rest. And we'll see how long we go on with that for. I'm hoping we'll take him through to UK, GCSE and A and O levels and whatever he wants to do. She can do that, but we'll just take it a day at a time and see how we go. We're also doing quite a bit of sort of self-sufficiency. We grow a lot of our own fruit and vegetables. We have some hens. We'd like to get some pigs. We were due to get them last year. This time last year we were ready for piglets, or weaners, and that didn't happen. I was hoping to get them again this year. I'm not sure if it's going to happen this year either. Maybe next year. We are going to get some weaners though. We'd like to raise them for their meat. So I'm going to call them bangers and mash, or some sort of edible name, so that I'm focused on the fact that they are for eating and not pets. But we'll see how we go. We also have 2 dogs. We have 2 Hungarian Vizslas, and we're hoping to start breeding and have puppies, so that'll be fun. Again, that might happen next year. We'll do all the landscaping. We're going to have an air source heat pump to do the underfloor heating and the hot water, because we're not connected to mains gas here. We will have a wood burner. We have a sewage treatment plant to deal with the waste, which treats the waste and then releases it into the cleaned waste into the river. We have a stream at the bottom of the plot, and then the treatment plant is cleaned out annually. And we're hoping to get solar, do solar panels next year. So we'll become quite self-sufficient on all sorts of levels here, and have a zero cost home. We'll see how that goes. So we'll keep you posted. I have got some videos from last year of things that we were doing, so I'll probably put those on. Those are in focus, no issue with those. I'll put them on so you can see what happened last year, and I'll carry on doing videos over the next coming months while we finish this process of building the house and anything else that crops up. Our travels, hopefully we're going to get to Australia next year to go and visit my brother. We'd like to get to America. I've spent some time there in the past and we'd like to do that again. And wherever the mood takes us, really. I think once the house is built and it's not costing us a lot to live here, there'll be free time and free cash to do a few things, so that should be good fun. I think that pretty much covers it for our first video. I don't want to bore you with too many details. Thanks for watching, and we'll keep you posted.